Ciao, boys and girls. So we're back today, and we're going to be talking about the big LED light in the sky. So raise your hand if you've ever grown flower before inside your house using LED lights. I'm raising my hand. So when you keep flower under an LED light too long, or any plant really, it will burn. The leaves will curl. It'll fry the terpenes right off of it. They'll burn it. So I garden. I have some sunflowers, some rose bushes. All of my garden I've kept in shade this year instead of growing it out in the sun, and it's done fairly well. My sunflowers, I have a video up on here. They won't even look at the sun. And like I said, so plants burn under LED lights, but not under the sun. And so if you haven't seen a plant burn, then I'm sorry, you're just not perceptive, and that really sucks to be you. But my rose bushes have scorch marks on them. Yeah. So I don't really care what you guys think anymore. That is not the sun. That's an LED light. So, and also, I don't know why you wouldn't believe your peers, because they have nothing to gain from telling you this. And not only that, there's a phenomenon amongst people that live in herds, like deer, humans. It's called the hunter in the glen. And what that means is there'll be a female deer, usually old. Maybe not. But they just somehow know that hunter is there, even before, no smell, no sound, completely masked himself. They'll just know, and they'll alert the others. So that's the phenomenon that's happening here. Your peers have nothing to gain from lying to you and telling you the sun's fake. But if we all start to actually agree on this and start figuring out why the they're doing that, that's what we need to do. Because that's not the sun.
However, China apparently is not satisfied with the amount of energy it gets from the sun, so it is creating one in its own backyard. And it's more than 5 times hotter than the actual sun.
About, I don't know, few weeks ago, we went through this extreme heat up here in PA. I'm a contractor. I'm out in this stuff all year, every year for about 20 years. This is what I do. The heat, the feel of it, the everything. I said so many times, this is August heat. This is August heat. It's crazy. And it was early. It came in early. It's just now getting there. This is fall weather we're having right now. Listen, the feel at night, the feel in the morning, the temperatures we're getting during the day, the humidity levels. This is fall weather. I know I sound crazy, okay? But does anybody else have this, agree with this, feel this?
This company wants to give you sunlight on demand anywhere on the planet. They'll make this happen by putting satellites in space with mirrors attached to them that reflect sunlight down to dark parts of the Earth for people that are willing to pay. But why is anyone willing to pay for this? The purpose of this isn't to annoy people. It's to have solar farms get sunlight 24/7. But people are pointing out that this could go terribly wrong if it gets into the wrong hands. Their website shows how this technology could be used literally anywhere. Here's an example of what it would look like if they chose to use it on New York City. With the push of a button, it's daytime anywhere on the planet. But the company does have good intentions. They're called Reflect Orbital, and their whole goal is to solve the energy crisis by providing cheap energy. And solar panels are super cheap, especially if you can run them during the night. But people are worried. What happens if this gets hacked, and who even gets to decide where the sunlight goes and when? So where would you shine the sun at night if you could pick anywhere on the planet?
NASA receives signals billions and billions of miles away. Yet we lose signal moving round the f***ing house. That's sinking.
Now, I'm not allowed to say the Earth is flat, but I am allowed to say it's round. But would I be lying to you if I told you that the water was curving in a ball? It's really just so interesting when somebody points out certain details to you that you never have thought of. You always just kind of believed in what you were told. But then you really start to think how this ocean is curving in a ball when all you see is flat. And you learn a lot of things about water being flat and level, and even certain details like the term sea level. If it's called sea level, then it's gotta be level. Kind of like how levels work, because there's water in this level, and water always levels perfectly flat. And many will tell you this is what the water's doing on Earth But that doesn't happen on a round spinning ball. That happens on a flat surface. You see that water? It's a droplet of water. And you learn that all large bodies of water are all contained in some way, shape, or form. And if that still doesn't convince you, how do periscopes work? Periscopes literally prove that you can go way past the Earth's curvature and still measure something straight out in front of you as long as you bring that into focus with magnification. So this ship right here should be 66.6 feet below your field of vision. But because you have this periscope zooming in on what you normally couldn't see, you're able to see this ship and expose the entire Earth for being flat.
Wait. Don't you know how water works? Don't you know that water always finds its level? Come on, hold on, wait, me and you, come on, me and you, right here, just me and you here right now. Nobody else is liking and commenting, it's just me and you. Think of it as a personal thing. Water is always level, right? Me and you can agree on that. Water always needs a container, or it runs, hence rivers and things of that nature. When do you think that this water, of all of the ocean, seriously, look how water acts. Look at it. Just look at it. There's not a single person in the world that can convince me that the oceans are curving 8 inches per mile squared to the convexity, the rotundity of an oblate spheroid. Being serious, people. I'm serious. Look at how water acts. Look at this. No matter what you put under it, water always finds its level. Hence, sea level. Look at this water bottle. If you take this water bottle and you were to bend it, no matter how you bend the water bottle, this water will always find its level. It will always be level, big level. Now remember, we just went over how water always needs a container, and it always finds its level. It always lays level. Neither of those two things exist on this figment of your imagination, NASA's figment of imagination. This is created by digital artists, people. NASA has more digital artists than Disney. And that isn't throwing up red flags all over them. I can't help you people. No, seriously. No, seriously, you think tides are created from the pull of the moon? Look at this. Look at this nonsense. Low tide out. The moon's pulling this water out. What's going on, Hawaii? What are you guys seeing out there? You guys engulfed in water right now? Absolutely not, because it's not happening. Really, the gravitational pull of the Earth is supposedly way stronger than the moon's gravitational pull, but the moon's able to pull. This makes no sense. You people don't even think about it, do you? Don't even question it, huh? Just take whatever bullshit authority throws on a plate and just eat that shit up, huh? Not me. Our ancestors were aligning pyramids under the Orion's belt all over this flat realm. And you think that those could realign even one time if we're doing all these orbits around the sun at different speeds, going through an infinite space? You've lost.
Let me get this straight. We're supposed to believe this millionaire is 450 miles up in space when we see Earth the same size as Felix saw it at 40 miles up? Give me a break.
Did you guys know that there are steps to becoming a flat earther? Kind of like a 12-step program, but more like a 5-step program. So, globe therapy session is what we'll call this. Okay, ready? Number one. Denial. Flat Earth is silly. They discovered it centuries and centuries ago that it was round. Are you dumb? Number two, anger. They get so angry. They'll start to call names. They belittle. They can't talk about the flat earth because it triggers them emotional damage. And they can't talk about it because it's simply too much pressure for them to manage. Number 3, bargaining. Well, if the earth is flat, then how come we can't see all the way to over here? Or how come we can't see all the way to over there? And why? Why would they lie to us? Falsification is independent of replacement. And why? Why would they lie to you? The list is long. But money would be one of them. And to hide God. Intelligent design and how special you are. Number 4, depression. When you finally realize that you have been lied to your entire life about virtually everything. And you don't understand what you believe. And that you've been conditioned to believe it since essentially kindergarten. And number 5, finally, is acceptance. When you finally look into it with an unbiased mind and you set out to find that curve on your own, and you no longer accept CGI images given to you from NASA or any other government space agency, or anybody who works for the government, or any teachers whose job depend on the lie, and you no longer take CGI images, cartoon images are made and produced, as proof. You trust your own eyes and your own intuition and your own understanding of the earth. I mean, you can also couple it with the military documents, the CIA documents, the NASA documents, the FBI documents that all state that the earth is flat and non-rotating. And if you need those documents, just message me. I will happily get them over to you. I just want to do my part in helping wake you up. If I can wake up one person a day, then my job is done. Now, obviously, the earth is not flat like a pancake or like a pizza land. And if you hear somebody saying that, just understand that is a programmed response. You have been programmed to say that. A lot of the things have been programming. We have mountains, valleys, rivers, and oceans. Okay? So clearly the earth isn't 100% flat. So there you go. And try to understand, with these steps that you do go through before realizing that you have been lied to about everything, look into who funded our general education system, right? And then understand that the government is who controls all of the schools, the universities, the museums, the libraries, and everything is programming. The TV, the news, the movies, Hollywood, the music, even sports. It's all programming. They tell you what they want you to know. So you have to be okay with understanding that we have been lied to about everything. And then once you actually take the time and you connect the dots, after you go out and you find the curve for yourself with your own eyes, right? You think that, the boats go beyond the curve. No. Go get on a boat. Go out to the horizon. You will see it's just more water. The boats don't go around, upside down around a ball. Okay, neither do airplanes, neither do cars or trains. People are not upside down in Australia, okay? I promise you. Get off the shoreline and take your time and go out there and look for it. You will not find the curve. It's nowhere to be seen. That's why all of these documents say that the earth is flat and non-rotating. And the only time that you ever see a curve is when Red Bull is doing some special event, right? Or Hollywood or NASA CGI or some other space agency shows you their CGI images, or people who jobs rely on the lie. They will show you this bakery stuff. But understand, it's just an ideology. It's what they want you to believe. They want you to believe in the Big Bang They want you to believe that there are millions and trillions of things just like you out there in outer space, and that's not true either. There's just one of you. And you are special and you are unique, and they don't want you to know that. And they surely don't want you believing in God. They don't want you to believe that this place was created for you. You're welcome.
It came in the mail and y'all are opening it with me. Ooh. Smell it. Woo! Here we go.
The Flat Earth map dates back over 1,000 years. This map is credited to being created by a Persian astronomer. His name was Al-Biruni, and he lived between 973 AD to 1048 AD. It's the official map of the United Nations and also the United States Geological Survey. It used to be present in many places before the creation of NASA and the Antarctic Treaty in 1959. Here you see it with Admiral Byrd. This map has been restored by Dmitry from Russia with suggestions of mine, Eddie Alenkar. Known by my YouTube channel Flat Earth Banjo, I asked Dmitry to include the Bermuda Triangle and Point Nemo, a place deep in the Pacific where NASA buries rockets. Then Robert Tozzi, a professional mapmaker, came along and enhanced the map even more. There are many people now selling this map online, but if you could order it from my online store, I would greatly appreciate it. Visit my online store now and order one of the items. I humbly thank you.